Whew. Hey everybody, this is Darnell Crittenden from DCN Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe, leave a notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my shout out Saturday morning updates. Right now, the Spotty 09 show is at 428 subscribers. So to all, to all my 428 subscribers, thank you so much for being a part of the show. The quest still continues. Don't forget, next week I'm going to have, and it's that time again, I'm going to have two important shows. I haven't decided what dates I'm going to pick, but it's going to be definitely for next week. For starters, my State of Direction show will be issued again next week, and that's one of the shows. Number two show will definitely be the updates from last month's C2E2, and a good friend of mine went to that event and he sent me some pictures. Chase, what's up? Chase, hey, what's up, man? Thanks for being part of the show. Shout out goes out to my little brother Chase. Yeah, check this out. Check out the new logo now. Bam, that's my new logo. So yeah, shout out to my little brother Chase. Thank you for being a part of the show. As you can see, I'm getting ready for work. I got to be leaving out in about the next, in fact, I got to be leaving out in about the next 30 minutes. So I'm giving everybody updates now. So again, shout out goes out to my little brother Chase. Man, don't be no stranger, man. Get the chance. Come back to the mall, holler at me. Let me know what's going on. So yeah, shout out goes out to Chase, a former employee from Best Buy, but he's still family to us in the mall. So if you come by, it'd be cool to have the old gang back, you and Ernie and Johnny and everybody else. So please, man, it's always good hearing from you, man. You're my little brother. I love you. Come back and holler at me. So again, shout out goes out to Chase. But back to what I was saying as far as C2E2. A good friend of mine, so I'm about to give a shout out to him now, to the guru, Larry Leonard. He sent me some pictures from C2E2 as far as him being at the event. He took care of some cool stuff that I want to share with the show. So it'll be next week. I don't know what day. I haven't decided what day. It could be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. I have not really planned how I'm going to do that. But it's up in the air right now because I got a lot going on. But definitely those two main shows would be for next week. Speaking of the week, let's get this out the way right now. I'll get this out the way right now. Let's talk about movies for a minute. Yes, Transformers 1. This will be released in September. I haven't found out the date on Transformers 1, but as soon as I get an update on it, I will let everybody know. Now, we don't have the original voice actors in here like Peter Cullen and Frank Welker, but I do know that Chris Hemsworth, he is blowing up, man. I mean, his movie just came out, Furiosa, Mad Max Saga. So he plays in that, and now he's going to be the voice of Optimus Prime in the new Transformers 1. And for those who don't know what Transformers 1 is, this goes back into the golden age of Cybertron, where before there was Autobots and Decepticons, you have more like, let's say the Autobots were more like workers and the Decepticons were more like warriors. And this shows you a younger version of themselves before they became the G1 series and every other thing else that expands throughout the Transformers universe. And I'm glad that this movie's coming out because keep in mind, as of right now, we have 40 years of Transformers. Yes, Transformers is making a comeback even after 40 years later. I mean, you can go on Amazon and eBay. You can start buying some of the OG1 toys. You even got toys based on Wars of Cybertron and a few other series as well. Me, I'm not gonna lie. I still have some of my original Transformers. Some I'm just recently buying back. Now, the only thing is, some of the newer Transformers that's out, they might be a little more expensive. And what I mean by expensive, if you go to Robeson.com, they made some of the coolest Transformer toys, but they are extremely expensive. Like they came out with the Optimus Prime Deluxe. That is a transforming robot. Excuse me, that's a transforming robot that turns from a truck cab to a robot. That's cool. And then you got the Grimlock series. Now the newest thing is out is the Megatron. And the Megatron turns from this big, huge war tank onto his robot mode himself. And these toys usually run from like $800 and up. The voice command, you can program them over at least 1,000 programs. You can do all kinds of cool stuff. Me, I would love to get one of those. For me to save one of those, it might take me 6 months to a year to save to get one of those. I haven't decided which one I'm gonna get because you have Optimus Prime, you have the Grimlock, you have the Bumblebee, and now you have the Megatron. The only thing is I don't like the Bumblebee because he can't turn into his vehicle mode, but the rest of them is cool. If I do decide to get one of those toys from Robeson, it's a toss up right now because I'm a fan of all of them. It's either between the Optimus Prime, the Grimlock, or the Megatron. But knowing me, because I'm a huge Prime fan, I might have to run with Optimus Prime. We'll see. Maybe sometime next month I can start saving my money up for that and probably get it for myself for the holidays. I'm just throwing it up in the air. But in any case, Transformers One, again, these are younger versions of themselves. Like before it was Optimus Prime, it was Orion Pax, Megatron, he was D16, Alita 1, and then you got Bumblebee B127. So you're going to see this. If you want to see this as a day one, leave it in the comments so that way, I don't know if I'm going to see it on a day one, but you better believe the week after day one, I'm definitely going to go see this. So Transformers 1, once I find out the release date, I will let everybody know. Next, we're gonna have something else. In fact, I'm gonna bring this up right now. The juice is back. Yes, in Beetlejuice Part 2. My guess is on this one, hopefully it'll be out in time for Halloween. I think this would be the perfect Halloween movie. So again, shout out goes out to one of the coolest actors of all time. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Just my email. Um, he is part of the Tim Burton universe. He is, to me, is one of the overall favorite Batmans of all time. I'm talking about the man, the myth, the legend, the old school himself, Michael Keaton. So yeah, he gonna wear the green hair and the stripes one more time. And if you see his last trailer at the movies, the juice is back, and he's back. So you got some of the characters from the original cast, and you also have Jenny Ortega. She joins the team. She joins the cast. So I loved her in the HBO series Wednesday. I thought that was cool. Hopefully they'll come up with another season for that. But in any case, she's going to be in it. I think it's going to be cool. I think she's going to fit perfectly in this movie. So if you guys are ready for Beetlejuice 2, now as far as the release date, I will check. And as soon as I find out or confirm on that, I will let everybody know on the Spotty 09 show. And please, again, leave in comments and tell me, is you guys ready for Beetlejuice 2? Next. Okay. We talked about that. And for people who may or may not know, it is officially confirmed. Come this December, they are making Sonic 3. Yes. Ben Schwartz, he reprised the role as Sonic. Idris Elbus, he replaced the roles as Knuckles. And keep in mind, Knuckles right now is on Paramount Plus. I don't have Paramount Plus. Maybe later in the foreseeable future, I want to get Paramount Plus so I can check out Knuckles. Then you got Disney Plus. I can check out X-Men 97. But that's later down the line. But in any case, I'm talking about Mr. Bill and Ted himself. I'm talking about Point Break. I'm talking about the man called John Constantine, all the way up to John Wick, the legendary, the iconic Keanu Reeves. Yes, he, as of right now, he is the official voice, and it has been completely confirmed that he will play the voice of Shadow. Starters to Sega and Paramount Studios, how should I put it? That's the smartest move you guys ever made. Keanu Reeves, from John Wick to Sonic, and not to mention Sonic happened to be one of my favorite characters in the Sonic Adventure universe. Bring it on. And if you think that's some, Jim Carrey, yes, one of the most iconic comedians slash actors of all time. He's going to do the role one last time to play Dr. Robotnik. Now the question is he going to play the skinny Eggman, which is funny, don't get me wrong, or is he going to play the fat Eggman we love and hate? So hopefully, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed, I really want to see him as the fat Eggman. I think it's going to be hilarious. I think it's going to be funny. But this movie will be released, Sonic the Hedgehog 3, in December. My guess is this might be out in time for Christmas. And since my birthday is in December, I'm not in a rush to see it right now. This will be like my Christmas slash birthday present to myself. So let me know in the comments, is you guys ready for Sonic 3 that includes Keanu Reeves as Shadow? I'm ready for it. I don't care what anybody say. I don't know about you, but I am ready for it. Next, we got that out the way. As far as on the video game department, TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles by Nickelodeon, Splinter's Faith. Now, it's supposed to be coming out for the Nintendo Switch. It's coming out in July. It should be coming out maybe the first, if not the second week of that. Now, I don't know if it's coming for the PlayStation 5 or any other consoles. Hopefully it does. Usually when it comes out for one console, it comes out for all of them. But in Splinter's Faith, Splinter has been abducted. He's been rat trapped. No offense towards Master Splinter. And it's up to the Green Machines, the four brothers, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo, Raphael, and of course Donnie is my favorite Ninja Turtle. They have to go through all the Teenage Mutant Turtles villains, one of their most greatest challenges. They have to fight all of them to save and bring Shredder back to the Turtle Den, if that makes any sense. Now, I have seen the trailer for it. I have seen the gameplay on it. It looks amazing. And if you want to get a good turtle game practice in right now, it's under $35. Get Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Wrath of the Mutants. That is available out right now. Now, the only thing I hate about this game, it does not have no online capability, no on or offline. But if you want to play with the rest of the three other turtles to make it four, you're going to have to link up four controllers. Now, that's the downside of it. The good thing about it, this is a great, amazing game. So if you want to get your practice in until Splinter Faith come out, I highly, strongly suggest you do so and add it to your collection, you know. And speaking of other video games, I also found out that sometime in November, I'm still doing research, they are coming out with another Godzilla video game. Yes, I think it's called King of the Monsters, Wrath of the Monsters. I have to do more research on that. But they are coming out for one on the PlayStation 5. It might be coming out in November. I'll have to do more investigation on that. And once I get a green light on that, I'll let everybody know for that as well. Might as well get this out the way right now. Let's see. Next on the movies department, I got one more movie to bring up. Deadpool and Wolverine. I think this is going to be one of the biggest blockbusters movies come July 26th. I don't know about you guys, but I'm ready for Ryan Reynolds, aka Deadpool, aka Marvel Jesus, and I'm ready for. That's his nickname. That he named himself that. You know, and I know who my real God is, but I'm just saying. You know how Ryan Reynolds is. He can be a little sarcastic, but that's what he named himself. Whatever works for him, that's fine. I ain't got nothing against it. But I'm also ready for Hugh Jackman. He's putting on the claws one last time. He's wearing the yellow and black and blue spandex first time and his last time as Logan, aka the Wolverine. Seeing the trailer, the Easter eggs are crazy, and I think this is gonna be a blockbuster. You know, anything Marvel touch, I'm ready for it. So if you guys are ready for July 26th for Deadpool and Wolverine, leave in comments. Okay? Because I'm going to see it. I'm definitely going to go see it. What else? What else? And tomorrow is officially Mother's Day. Now tomorrow I gotta go to work, so I might do an early Mother's Day show tomorrow. So we're gonna zoom this for a second, and you know, I'm saying it in advance, and chances are I'm gonna say it again tomorrow. That's if I decide to do an early Mother's Day show. So to all the mothers around the world that has put up with us for years and trying to teach us from right from wrong and learn to be better people, you know, within ourselves. So I'm saying this early in advance. Happy Mother's Day from all of us with DC Networks and Power Players, whatever you keep playing your games. I'm sure I'm going to do a Mother's Day show tomorrow in honor of that. So I want to give shout outs out the way right now. Oh, I can't give out shout outs away because I got to do one other thing right now before I get the shout outs. If I can find it. Because I can't end the show like this. There it is. And like always, if this is your birthday month of May 11th, happy birthday from all of us from DC and Networks and Power Players. My next guest is, do I give out birthday shout outs? Even tomorrow, even on Mother's Day, yes, I give out birthday shout outs on that too. The most important thing of all time. One, you have to, I'm just so too excited, but I got to slow down because of my heart. For starters, you have to subscribe to the show. The most important thing of all. Two, you leave in comments. Three, if I happen to see it in the comments as far as the day of or the day after, I will be more than humbly gladly to give you a shout out on my show. You know, whether it's Mother's Day or any other day. But those are the requirements you need for me to shout out on the show. And if you don't leave it in the comments, don't forget, go to my YouTube page and you can check out my email. Now, like I've said on my recent shows, I only check out my email twice a month. Yeah, I'm sorry, I apologize because I am so busy. All right, but at the beginning of the month, if not the end of the month, I check it out. And if you leave in the comments saying, you know, somebody, can you give me a shout out? I'll be more than glad to. I will be more than well appreciated. So please leave it in the comments. Thank you so very much. And I'll get back with you. All right. Next, let's see what we can do. I think that's about everything so far. So I could put back this. That's our new banner. And again, shout out for Chase for joining the show. And I also want to give shout outs right now before I end my show to the Dangerous One himself, DDG, Dangerous Danny Garcia. Shout out goes out to you. To my other brother, Alex the Lone Wolf Thorne. Shout out goes out to you. Excuse me. To everybody at North and Sheffield Commons, Officer D will be there this afternoon, this morning, like always, to protect them all from the forces of evil, all that other jazz. Shout out goes out to you guys. Who else? To my West Side family, the Redmonds. Shout out goes out to you. To my immediate family, the Crittens and Colognes. Shout out goes out to you. To the president and co-founder of DCN Networks of Power Players, Sean the Genius Harris. To everybody at the Harrison headquarters. And I'm going to say this brief. Again, my condolences and respect goes to the family. Sean, you already know what I meant by that. So again, my best friend, almost close to 40 years. We're going to get through to this. So again, shout out goes out to Sean Harris. And if you also want to check out Sean's show on YouTube/PlayStation, you can go to Sean Bolland. That's SeanBolland to check out his show. Now keep in mind, his show on YouTube/PlayStation is at random. You may catch him, you may not catch him. Okay, so tell him this buddy on that sent you. Who else? To my family out in Gary and Hobart, Indiana. Demetri Gann Johnson, the future Mrs. Critton. Shout out goes out to you guys. To my future 11 grandkids and in-laws, they like my greatest treasures in the world. I wouldn't want to part them for anything in the world. Shout out goes out to you guys. Who else? To Mr. Pike's Banter Army. Shout out goes out to you. And for a few minutes, my party on the Spotty on that party is open up to 7. So if you want to come in right now, leave in your comments, or if you got something on your mind, first come, first serve. So my party is open on PlayStation Network right now, because in a few moments, in about the next 10 minutes, I got to get ready for work. So who else I need to give a shout out to? Mr. Pike's Banter Army. Shout out goes out to you. To a good friend of mine, I haven't heard from in a while, Talia and her family. Shout out goes out to you. James Preston. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To Angelo Zondolo, and happy belated birthday to his wife Christy. Shout out goes out to you. Who else? To Dion. You got the third on lock, man. I know you're going to report me on updates once I get out there. So shout out goes out to Dion. To Robbo. You still owe me 2 pot roast dinners, man. Shout out goes out to you. To my other buddy, he texted me the other day. To who texted me the other day? To Dan. And speaking of Danny, yes, DDG, yes, to the Dangerous One. Yes, happy today's Saturday, but I get what you meant. Yeah, happy Saturday and tomorrow's Sunday, but it's okay. But yeah, shout out goes out to DDG himself. But again, man, everybody loves the logo. The logo is amazing. I want to talk about some other games I'm trying to beat before I end my show. Again, you guys already know about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. In Mortal Kombat 1, you still have a few days left before the Raiden invasion is over with. So I'm pretty sure everybody got this game by now. Yeah, Saturday. LOL. Yeah, love you too, bro. So get your Mortal Kombat on, the Raiden invasion. I'm trying to conquer Final Fantasy 16. I'm almost halfway to the end of that. I haven't got a chance to beat Suicide Squad yet. So hopefully I might get back into this week. All right. What else? I really got to get back into this game. I'm a huge fan of this game. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is the steelbook that I got from GameStop. And then when you open it up, you got Cloud and Sephiroth getting ready to go into final battle. I'm not gonna lie, I love this game. And of course, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I'm pretty sure everybody got this game by now. This is the deluxe edition. Definitely get your copy of WWE 2K24. Shout out goes out to the WWE Corporation, the WWE Enterprise, the WWE Network, Community, Universe. What's going on? What's going on? And I do want to give a shout out to the Nightmare. Mommy's always on top. Rhea Ripley. Hey man, come back. I'm not a big fan of the Judgment Day. I'm gonna be honest with you, but I am a fan of the Nightmare, Rhea Ripley. So hey, come back. Some of y'all need to come back. Come back, seriously, man. Yup. Oh yeah, and shout out goes out to the new women tag team champions. Uh, the Storm herself, Jay Gargill, because yes, a storm is coming, and to the EST of WWE, my other girl, Bianca Belair, man, y'all gonna hold them belts for a while, straight up. I'm not gonna even lie to y'all. Let me see, what else? What else? We can clear that for a minute. Yup. Yeah, who else I need to give a shout out to? Uh, let's see, there's somebody else I need to give a shout out to. Oh yeah, to my brother Mike Willis and his family. Shout out goes out to you. And don't forget, tomorrow is Mother's Day. I'm gonna say this in advance, and I'm gonna say it again tomorrow. To my mother, uh, Miss Jerry Crittenden. Shout out goes out to you. And if I miss anybody in the comments, please leave it in the comments. Okay, and check out my last other previous shows, because I wish I could just turn this camera around, but I don't want to mess up the video. But yeah, I have a new, my PlayStation 5 has been updated, so check that out on my last two shows, and you get the general idea of what I'm talking about. Okay, well, it's almost that time for me. And there was one more other shout out I need to give out to. Oh yes, again, to the guru himself, Larry Leonard. Been a big help, probably one of my biggest fans of the show. And to everybody at the Larry Leonard headquarters, I will give out a shout out again today, if not tomorrow, Mother's Day. I'll make sure, if I can think of all the moms on Mother's Day or something. This is my way of saying thank you. We love you guys very much for just putting up with us all these years. And I mean that sincerely. Well, I'm about to end the show right now. Give me a second. And in 3, 2, 1. And when you hear that music, that means my shout out Saturday morning updates. May 11, 2024 has come to a closure and its final destination. Well, that is about it. Please sub to the show. Please leave in comments. I've been saying this for the longest. I'm just the name, the face. Got to pay the bill in about another week or two. The 80% are you guys. Your voice matters. Everything, your input towards this show really does matter. And speaking of input, I do have ideals. Now we have the new logo for the show now. Leave in the comments on how would you guys feel that logo should be on a t-shirt. And if you leave in comments, maybe we can try to find a way to get that on a t-shirt. So, you know me, I'm a huge t-shirt fan. I would love to wear something like that every day, but I can't do it alone. So, any comments, any ideas, leave it on the show or email me. I guarantee before the end of the month is out, if not the beginning of the month, I will check it out. And we go from there. My little robot buddy, give me a second. You officially on break. You done your job. You done enough. Yep. And I am out of here. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Enjoy the weather here in Chicago. Get out, have fun, and just chill. I'm out of here. Peace. until next time, Chicago, until next time, the world, this is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Networks and Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I'll talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, man. Man, if y'all got any love for your mothers, if you got any love for the women in your life that, bring you up in this world, please, man. If you don't do it for yourself, fine. Do it for them. Put them guns down. On that day, or any other day, but tomorrow is a very special day for them. Put those guns completely down. Let's do it for them. At least let's do it for them. I'm out of here. Peace.